Hey everybody, I'm Tara from Crooked Row. Today I am in the greenhouse. I was actually going to shoot a video on how to prune your blueberries and fertilize them and all that good stuff, but it is literally, the wind is so hard, blowing so hard that it looks like a tornado has hit this farm. It is literally, I mean, there's stuff strewn everywhere, all over. So it's too windy for me to film outside. You wouldn't be able to hear me, so I thought I better come in today and sort of address something that I kind of wanted to talk about anyway, which is, as you're starting your seeds right now, we really need to start thinking about things like how much are certain items. So currently, and it may not be this way in your area, but in my area, it's extremely inexpensive to get cabbage. Whereas peppers are astronomically expensive here, like to the tune of at least $2 per pepper. So if I can get a packet of pepper seeds for $4 and I can grow about, let's just even go very low and say 10 peppers from each plant, and I plant out 50 plants, you do the math, it's extremely good for me to do that. And so what I noticed last year was I've always really focused on tomatoes, and I love tomatoes, I will always grow tomatoes, but I think I don't use as many tomatoes as I thought. And I kind of go over this in a video that we talked about, like when you're, before you start your seeds or before you buy your seeds actually. And we have to start thinking about things like how much do we actually use these things? Last year I had hundreds of peppers and I packed them in olive oil, which I'll show everyone this year how to do it because it kept them so beautiful. We roast them, I freeze them. I do so many different things with peppers to preserve them, and it works, and they're delicious and they're perfect. And so, but when you actually look at how much we're spending, because we use tons and tons of peppers. I put them in everything from fajitas to pizza to, you know, different pastas or soups and stews, and I put peppers in everything. And so peppers are something that is definitely worth it for us. And so right now, I am going to start lots of peppers. This year, I'm gonna do it a little bit differently because I'm not only gonna do some cayenne, some jalapenos. I do the jalapenos for my salsa. But I'm also going to do a bunch of different types of bell peppers, and so are sweet peppers. And so some of them are Italian, some of them are Russian, some of them are like pimentos. I am actually growing pimentos because we went down south to North Carolina, and my husband's nephew, he runs this like ice cream shop in the forest, in DuPont Forest, and they sell these hot dogs with pimento and cheese on them. And I'm from the north and we don't largely have that here. I mean, I've heard of pimento and cheese, but I went ahead and tried it. Oh, it's so good. It was like the best hot dog I've ever eaten. So my husband is Southern, so I'm going to grow pimentos so that I can make our family's own pimento and cheese. So I love like taking experiences and then bringing them back to the farm and growing our own stuff from those experiences. But back to peppers. The point being is that it is far cheaper for me to grow peppers than it is for me to buy peppers. Whereas cabbage, it's probably a wash. I do like having fresh cabbage here just so I can cut it and instantaneously put it in something, and it, you know, you still get all the vitamins and nutrients. In the store, you don't know how long they have sat there, but there's a caveat to all of that. So you can't always grow literally everything. I know that a lot of people want to. I try to. I kill myself every year trying to grow literally everything or raise every animal, or I mean, we're funny people, gardeners. So today I wanted to remind you that we are definitely starting cool weather crops. Some of you are in warmer areas where you can put them outside, We could put them outside right now, but it has been so wet here, which water's good for your plants, but we are also still dipping down below freezing, and I don't want to actually freeze those plants in water. So I am actually starting a lot of my cool weather crops, just giving them a little bit of a step up. And also, I learned this the other day that, so for years, my broccoli and my cauliflower, they just, I don't know, I never had very good crop from it. And I kind of gave up and just started buying it. But I was told that I was putting them out too early. Like, you start them with all the other cool weather crops, but they are cool weather, but they don't like those heavy dips. So I am also going to start broccoli and cauliflower now, and maybe a little cabbage, and my hot weather crops. So I'm going to highly suggest to you to start your tomatoes and peppers. Some of you already have. There's nothing wrong with having to pot your stuff up. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't have to do that. I love to do that. It seems like it makes my tomato plants even stronger. But we're gonna do that today and see how much we can get done. So I already got my trays all ready, and let's get to the seeds. Okay, we have all of those filled. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 trays ready to go. All right, there you have it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trays filled and ready to go. That is such a beautiful sight. Well, there you have it. We have all of those beautiful trays behind us. I get so excited when it's seed time anyway. If you take away anything from this video, I hope it's that, one, don't waste seed. There's no point in wasting seed. I know lots of people who put 3 or 4 seeds in a cell. You do not need 3 or 4 seeds. You're just wasting at that point, and it's money. I mean, seeds are money, so don't waste your seed. Utilize the most space for the things that first that you want the most, and then second for the things that cost the most. Like for us, that would be peppers. So we have put a tremendous amount of seeds and space into peppers because they are very, very expensive. Next would probably be tomatoes. There's like several other things if I really thought about it, which I haven't actually put loads of research into it other than the peppers and the cabbage. But there are things that you do need to concentrate on more so than others. If something is super, super inexpensive, then you don't have to pay as much attention to it. But still grow it. I'm just saying, you know, if you can focus your efforts on the things that are probably more expensive, and with all, I think everyone I know right now is in a tough financial position. You know, our economy is not super good right now, and so we are all trying to budget and do what we can. And I know that this year I am hoping is our best garden year ever because I'm really trying to focus on volume. Well, first, all the things we like and volume. So anyway, I'm going to put the peppers and the tomatoes to our makeshift grow room, which you saw me clean that out and set it up in the video that we'll link below. Everyone should have a grow room. They're too easy to set up, but I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there. And then the others are cold crops, so they're gonna stay out here in the greenhouse where they're protected from freezes, but it'll get kind of cold at night. So remember, if we can start our cold and hot weather crops early, because spring is here early this year, anybody can. Thanks, bye.